Within 5 years, you've released now Nice Guy Johnny,
Yep.
Newlyweds, and now the Fitzgerald Family Christmas. And we talked about when Nice Guy Johnny was coming out, you were early on in your enthusiasm about video on demand as well as digital channels for distribution. You were really big on that. And I wonder where your feelings have evolved over the last, let's say, 4 or 5 years.
Well, what I've seen is that everyone else seems to have gotten on board with the idea that digital distribution is the future, that you do not need to make any excuses for releasing your film digitally, either before your theatrical or foregoing theatrical altogether. There isn't the stigma of that's a straight to DVD title.
Right. That's a thing of ancient history.
Ancient history. No, you never hear that anymore. And the reason is, I remember when we were doing publicity last year for Newlyweds, the folks at Comcast, who are one of the biggest MSOs, and they really push VOD, and especially they push indie VOD, and they've been great to me and some other filmmakers. They said between the year that Nice Guy Johnny came out and Newlyweds, they saw a 75% increase in the number of independent films being rented on VOD. Mm-hmm. So that just gives you an idea that the minute the audience knew that this was available to them, they jumped on it. And I get it, because I was recently home on Long Island, and I was driving from my folks' house through my old neighborhood back into the city. And in a 10-minute ride on one street, Sunrise Highway, there were 2 theaters where Brothers McMullen played back in 1995. Both of those theaters are now closed up and out of business. So that's just an indicator of what's going on all over the country.